welcome to our Sunday night stream, which tonight is going to be dedicated to Riker, as we're calling it Toking with Temporal. He's not here, he's down in one of the main general chat channels. But if you want to get hold of us, just write in chat and it will appear in game for me so I can keep up to date with what's going on. And if you want to follow, click the follow button. If you want to join, you know where the Discord links are underneath the video. Give those a click and they'll bring you through to the Discord server. Right, in the meantime, I am still in my Tholian ship. Oh no, Riker's joined us. He's followed the smell of weed. Yeah, and it brings him all the way to this yard. How you doing?
Good, you?
Yeah. I don't know about Solaria. Solaria is very quiet. They've been quiet since I moved into this channel, so...
oh, fair enough.
But I'm sure we'll get a hello from them in a minute. So have you actually, is this your first time logging in today yourself, or have you been on earlier?
Oh, it might.
There you are, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Cool, welcome to the stream.
Oh, welcome all.
Right, well I've still got to do all these endeavours here. I've still got all that Tetrion damage. I think I've actually I've got some Tetrion cannons, so that won't take too long to do. In fact, I'll quickly go and do these now. Let's change into so I can drop some cannons onto. It'll be nice and quick. Sorry?
I was going to say I should do my endeavors too.
What have you got to do today?
Voth ships. Wait, no, I re-rolled that. Hold on. Let me tune back in. Harvest space minerals, which I can just do in the episode.
Yeah, or you can go to the Archer system, not Archer, Phoeban system. You can go in without any combat and just fly to the right, and there's a drop there, and if you're lucky it can sometimes give you rubidium.
It's Terran ships, and it is Voth ships. That was actually what it re-rolled to.
Right, now I've got nothing that I can boost Tetrion with. Damn. So I'm going to make the actual...
Let's use the Tetrion Cascade.
Yeah,
for space?
Yeah, but it's 500,000 damage.
Yeah, just blow every cooldown and use your Tetrion Cascade.
Yeah, but then I've got to go and do it again a couple of times where I've dropped some cannons and the Tetrion Cascade. Yeah.
Yeah. I usually just put one or two weapons in there and just do a run.
Oh, it won't take long to do it, Japori. 1 or 2 runs.
Yeah, that's even better, Japori.
Yeah, just jump in a Cranum. That should do it. I've not flown this on this tomb for a while. It was back in the day when he was actually set up to do to fly this thing with beams. So he's probably using beam skills. No, 2 copies of a tap pattern Omega for some reason. Okie doke. Right, so let's put on... what have we got? And that's probably this advanced skill there. That'll do. I'm not going to worry about the Zemot Gemro combo on this just for this short run. Ideally what I would do is slot 2 Zemot Gemros to bring the cooldowns on both of those to 15 seconds to cycle them back to back. Even though the global on that is 30, Zemot will get around that. It's one of the only times that global's broken. I actually still find that meta quite good. It still works well for me, even if it is 3-4 years old.
Which meta?
The Zemok Gemro with the attack pattern beta Omega combo.
Oh. I haven't used an Omega in a long time.
I'll just put some weapons on the back, at least throw something on there. What should we put on? Let's have that. Polar beam array. Let's have the torpedo. Let's throw all torps on the back just for giggles. And let's put that on the front. There we go. So it's a big mismatch. This is something I tell people not to do. Mix and match all their weapons like this.
Well, if you're doing it for an endeavor, that's
Yeah, I
one thing.
also need to put cannon scatter volley onto my menu bar as well. There we go. Let's drop that just there on my fire. Let's grab all them up. It's going to take forever with these cannons. For some reason they're not firing, even though they're pointing right at him. Oh, now you decide to fire. There we go.
That's why I should have just re-rolled the stupid Voth one.
So that bad is it?
It's just finding them. I'm flying all around.
Well, the easiest one is to go into a battle zone at the end, isn't it, when you actually get the Voth spawn in? But you're only there for that brief time, and you've got to wait on the actual zone appearing.
You talking about where it drops all the battleships throughout, like, the whole corner of it?
No, at the very end in the Voth space contact, the battle zone, once the Undine are finished, the Voth have like a 5-minute spree where they come in. And you get loads of ships. That's where I usually tend to do them, if it's like if you can wait it out.
Oh. Wait a second. It still didn't do it.
No?
No. Well, I'm trying something else. Hold on. Damn it. I could just re-roll it. I'm already here, though.
I'll try to avoid that plasma. There we go.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Actually, that refracting Tetron cascade is missing off of that menu bar, so let's drop that on there. Because that will give me a nice boost. Drop that in there. Welcome back, Riker.
Alright, back.
Alright, one more run in here should get me this maximum endeavour. Then I have to destroy 10 Borg ships, so yeah, after that we can do some Borg runs. If you guys are up for it later. Right, let's jump out and just do this again. And out of interest, I'm just going to quickly load SCM as well, just so as I can get an idea as to how much damage this thing is doing. I know it's going to be a really small amount. So there you go, you've got the parser just appeared on the screen.
Dude, this is running so shitty right now.
That's a nice quick load back in. Let's start the parser. There we go.
Why is this so fucking laggy?
You got lag issues tonight, have you?
Wicked bad.
Not good.
No.
Get another gravel on him, there we go. There we go, that's that one done. Right, let's get out of Dodge. And I shall slip into something more comfortable. So anyway, as we said, it is Toking with Temporal, and I think tonight Riker's choice is a specialised vape pen of concentrated THC vapor. What percentage is it? 2 billion% or something, Riker?
2.1 billion.
1 billion%. So yeah, he has a little token. The whole Eastern Seaboard gets stoned. It's brilliant.
Yep. So
Whereas-
much so it's making my game rubber band.
Yep, it's even making his computer stoned. Whereas I'm old school. I'm having to roll it by hand, unfortunately. It's gone retro.
We just cleared the zone and I still have 6 ships. It's like, what the fuck?
Right, now let's see the difference. Let's do this in a science vessel with the way this tune's meant to be played on his talk boat.
Well, absolutely rough thumping everything.
Oh my god, it's Jordan, and it's not his customary greeting.
Oh, bags of cunt.
Bag of dicks is meant to be Jordan. Viewers won't believe it's you if you use that other word.
I went to hell.
He's fucking having some fucking Discord issues.
Yep.
No.
That's better. We can hear you now.
You can, I can't.
Yeah, but you got lag.
That is true. Okay.
Oh, they're not going to come closer. I didn't go that grapple out in time. Oops. Let's go to him.
Yeah. It's all fine on my end.
Yep.
Yeah, now you sound fine.
How's Jordan tonight?
Jordan's kind of tired, but he's doing alright.
Good. As long as you're doing alright. Not good that you're tired, although it depends how you got tired. I mean, there are good things to make you
Never
tired.
know.
Well, I don't know, I can make shit up in my head. I got visions of you now running down the high street being chased by one of these big rolling balls from the Temple of Doom. From Indiana Jones in the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Now you say that, all I can think of now is that advert. Barely gonna get ya, barely gonna.
Yeah,
That's all-
it's probably only UK adverts. The people in the US don't know what that's about, but yeah, they might. I don't know.
You fucking terrifying as it is.
Yay, what's he taking off my ship? I don't like your shields, I'm going to get rid of them. Woo woo. You don't want shields, they're for wimps. You don't need an impulse engine. I love it when it does things like that. Make sure that's the right one. Yeah, that's the one.
I finally got onto the camera part on the
Yeah. Right, I was going to check
finally got
my
the
DOFs and make sure it hasn't stripped any of those. No, it hasn't. It's still got those right. Brilliant.
I've got 9 more missions to do.
Yeah?
Then I'm going to do all my side.
Nice. I really should level some of these up.
I got what torpedo?
You got what? Sorry.
Yeah, so wife is watching TV.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I got the mass-produced missile launcher. Just because I wanted something different on my ship.
Right, I'm going to go back and drop these into the fleet bank.
Also, it's fun just launching nuclear missiles out. And
I've not used any of the mass missile stuff yet.
it's got a very short recharge, 2.5 seconds.
I think the closest I got to it was that silly 2-minute console thing on the Cora that fires out all the torpedoes, all the rockets.
Yeah.
And welcome to Temporal Operations Starbase. Tribble free zone.
Unless I have anything to do with that. Ha ha ha. I'll set up a training room with triple so you can shoot.
No tribbles.
Fucking hate them, don't you? Got one alive triple in my inventory. And a cannibal triple that's not hungry yet. Just makes me sad.
So I'm going to donate some of these to fleet. I'm sure people out there will like them, and Riker will sort them out eventually.
What is it?
A couple of the crafted RCS consoles that didn't turn epic or ultra rare, just a Mark 12 purple. A temporal beacon, 2 mirror incursion assignments. They're both worth a couple of million each. And a DS9 bridge officer pack, which can be opened up.
Alright.
So just
Narfol's
a
the
few
one that
bits. Yeah, I might also put in a T5U ship. Just throw in a nickel. We've got an event coming up soon, so what I'll do is I'll move that to the vault for now. And hold on to that.
What's the event?
Karma's got a load of stuff that he's wanted to give away. So on the 6th of June, which I think is a Saturday or Sunday, doing a load of silly games for the Armada. Like we did at Christmas. Nothing as big. Just a chance to get rid of some of these ships that are taking up the space and the bits that Karma had. Martin said that he'll donate a ship. I'm donating a Lobby ship of choice. So there's going to be a couple of big prizes for the Armada to get their hands on. So if any of them, you guys out there want to get in with a chance, you need to be in a fleet in Temporal Operations Armada. So you're sport for choice. Temporal Operations, Terran Federation Alliance, Island of Misfit Toys, Pirates of Havoc, Iconium Connection, Nova Elite, Star Army, UFP Starfleet, Starfleet Council, Temporal Operations Beta, and Temporal Operations Gamma. So there's a few fleets there, and I'll also extend that also to House of Nova Elite, which is our KDF version, which will soon be renaming to a temporal name.
You can make Infinity lock boxes now 100 stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank God. That just opened up a shitload of space.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Filled with more boxes.
Yes, it does open up a load of space.
Yeah, I had 640 of them on this tune to give you an idea in 20 stacks. It's quite nice to have it in 7 stacks. You know what? And I could do this. Bam. More
And
space.
if Riker's looking at the stream, so let's just
No,
start
I'm
there.
not. I'm
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
with the bank and shit right now. So what is
Ignore me.
So there's that one, and I do believe the other one. I went a bit overboard, and I think might be this tune.
So there's no items.
Yeah, so he has a full inventory, and his bank is the same, but I need to start stacking these. So let's just sort them. It should. There we go. So I need to do that with his bank now as well. Thanks for reminding me, Riker.
No worries. I'm still trying to figure out what. If yeah, it had to have been another. Yeah, it was another tune. That's what it was. Yeah, I bought They had Subspace Vortex for like over 3 million. They were going for, so I was like,
Well, if you need
Someone-
any training manuals, let me know. I've got quite a few saved up.
No, I got plenty. I was only doing it just to make EC. And someone posted one for 1 million EC, and then I just reposted it for 33.2 million.
I was lucky
I'd already
yesterday. Go on.
No, I was going to say it already sold. That's what I was trying to figure. I did it to 2 of them, but I remember the other one was on the other 2, and I was trying to figure out if I already deposited it or this was the one, but this is the one.
Well, one of the guys in Armada yesterday wanted some sensor-linked beams. No, I won't get beams. I'll always go for cannons. So I opened up a load of Discovery weapon packs. First one dropped me a, I think it was an emitter wide arc.
That's not bad.
Yeah, the second one dropped me a sensor-linked turret and a vanity shield.
Damn.
Yeah, I ended up with, I think I opened 15 boxes and 7 of them were sensor linked. 4 of them were either dual or dual heavy. Wrong bank. That's the fleet bank. I want my bank.
Alright.
There we go. So my intention is to actually fill this bank with infinity boxes because I will open every single one eventually.
And he has to buy him. Win-win.
Yeah, well, I've got enough there now. There's over 1,000 there, so it should be plenty.
I'm actually going to put the RCS in the bank for someone to grab and the exotic part.
Yes, get my Omni Command.
In fact, I'll take them out on my main. I'm gonna throw some upgrades and actually upgrade them.
Alright, well, I'll put them back in incoming then.
And then I'll pop them back in with whatever they've got on them. Might as well be nice.
Alright.
I got them. Right, let's go to the inventory.
Fuck's sake, game. This is like the 7th time it's crashed on me today.
Fucking kick its ass.
I can't. I'm on a £1,000 lap. I don't want to break this shit.
For ring on our plasma dual cannons, that is going to take forever to sell.
You never know.
Like Zindies. Yeah, I'm probably just going to... yeah, I'm probably going to delete those fucking kit modules. Or kits. Those 3 are shit. Like, what is this normal queue? So people should just keep these fucking things.
And we've got a follower. Thank you, Thelicia, or Thelicia, sorry. There's the exclamation mark on the end. Made it look a little bit different there, but thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm deleting those kits. Those things are stupid.
Alright, if this one doesn't go by 7%, I'm just going to drop it in. Someone else can take it to Epic. So here we go.
And I wouldn't take it to Epic, dude. Just
Well,
pay
it's,
it
it's, only, it's only 3 or 4 Phoenix upgrades I've used. But it's already got its next mod on it. And I believe it got EPS.
EPS?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Don't put that in the bank.
No,
for
that's
someone to grab.
that's the science. The science, not the engineering.
Still.
Yeah. But no, it's still we can use it for giveaway, so we can drop it in there and
Yeah, I'll put that in the vault or something. I was
Yeah.
gonna say sell that shit, dude. Because someone's just gonna scoop that up. That's like fucking 80 million.
No, not that one, not the RCS.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
for
well,
the
the
exotic
RCS.
particle field one.
Yeah, it has to be EPG for it to be worth that much.
The EPS one is still worth like
Oh,
20 or 30 million.
I haven't
Look at it.
looked, to be honest. I'll have to have a look at that one.
Oh, 7.5 mil.
Yeah, I know they're not that much.
Huh.
I just got Polar on an AP.
Yeah, the RCS one would be like, let's see.
Well, it's no good. It's Polar on an AP, so it's not really worth it.
Yeah, I don't feel like finding that right now.
Probably get like half a mil for that. If that.
For some reason, I thought that went for a hell of a lot more. I don't know. What do you think we should do with it then? Just do it as a giveaway?
We do it as a giveaway. Someone will use it.
All right.
Someone
Yeah,
will
put it-
definitely use it.
I would just put it in the vault then. Warfare specialist. The only warfare specialists are only going for 540. Almost makes you want to fucking open the thing up and then.
It
just
does,
individually
but
sell.
there's also the chance of getting the Delirine out of it, which for new players, if they're fighting Borg's good. Also, you've got Tickrine, which is good for Tholians. So if you're farming Crystalline Entity, that can really spike your damage there because you get quite a lot of Tholians in there. And if you're doing AoE.
So you're saying open it and sell it? And because I was just
Yeah,
gonna
why
sell
not?
it.
Why not do it? Open it, you get a Delirine.
Well, it'll probably just be hopefully a space duty officer would sell pretty good.
The Grand ones sell pretty well as well.
Let's see. Cameron. Damage increase versus Undine. I'm gonna post it for her. Because it's Gremlin. KM Renee. $400K.
Yeah, so the way we manage our bank in Temple operations is when people put stuff in, if it's of value and of use to players, it will get deposited into a vault or into an appropriate tier dependent on the rank of player. It says what they can draw out. Anything that's not really useful to players, we do either vendor and the cash goes into the fleet bank, or it goes onto the exchange and then the money goes back into the fleet bank, and then that's used to fill up bank tabs with useful traits and consumables for players, and the surplus is then dropped to one side, which is used later in the year as competitions and giveaways and to buy ships for said giveaways. And Riker's doing a brilliant job managing it.
Thanks, dude.
Well, I've got to say that, or you told me you wouldn't do it anymore.
What? Yeah.
He did,
Say this
honestly,
or
he
else.
said that to me. Alright, he might not have said that to me, I might have made that up.
I think you did. And by I think, I mean you totally did.
Yeah, I know
That's
I totally
alright.
did, but I wasn't going to admit to that, but now you forced my hand.
I had to. You forced mine. Oh yeah, 200K. I mean 100K for these things. I might even just delete these friggin' our dual cannons.
What things are they?
That's a Mark 11 bringing our dual cannon. The Mark 2s start at 100K. Whatever, I'll just do it for. Try to sell it once. If it doesn't sell, I'm just deleting
Right, I'm going to head back to Seoul. My transwarp is on cooldown, obviously because I went to the starbase. On my
That actually isn't bad.
So let's slipstream in there instead. Let the ship turn around. One thing that I wanted to point out, and I'm going to raise this as a ticket with the devs, there's a little problem where when you get to a certain level in game and you turn your ship, usually when you're doing your top speed round about warp 9 point whatever it is, or 12, it's okay when you go to half power and you want to turn around and go back to Seoul. But when your top speed without using slipstream is transwarp 22 and you go to half power, you're still running at the top speed of other players. And this afternoon, or was it, no, it was last night, I came out of Seoul system and I wanted to go back in, and it was behind me, so I thought, well, I'm going to just click on it and auto navigate. The ship flew around Seoul in a big circle at half power, and it could not work out that it needed to drop engine power or turn tighter. It just went in, and in the end I had to do it manually. So that's something. Yeah, I think it's something that needs to be looked at by the devs.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I will raise a ticket on that one. I'll actually see if I can do it in a minute. But I've just noticed there is something missing from my menu bar down here, and I can't think what it is. And there. And there are a few bits that are not right on the build. So that needs to move to there. That needs to come off there. That should be a gravimetric photon.
Fuck.
So yeah, it's really messed this build up for some reason.
Shit. Mm-hmm.
Right, now to make that hold, we are going to unequip that one item and then reload it, and that should now hold that setup. But what is missing from there? I can't see photonic. Yes, I can see photonic fleet just there. Let's have a quick look through, see if I can spot anything.
Oh, you know what I need to do?
What's that?
Still up. I was gonna say buy their research upgrade things, but that they're gonna be expensive. Fuck.
Which research upgrade things?
The accelerators.
How many do you need?
Oh no, I still have some, but I meant to stock up next time I sold
right.
more. But now is probably not a good time.
No, not at the moment. They'll be quite expensive this weekend.
They weren't too bad. Last I looked, I was kind of surprised, but I seriously doubt it. That they're still going to be in the 200K range. What the hell was I doing? Ion research.
Right, I do believe that's something that's missing. Is now back.
Yeah, 235. That's really not that bad, dude. Oh, shit. There's 100 of them for 189,000 each. That's damn good, actually. Fucking A.
Hello, Thalis. Yeah, Felicia, who followed us, is Thalis. Thalis Waves.
Right on.
And that's Thalis, who's an exec in the fleet, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Let me just say goodnight to that player. Yes, it is. Right, let's just save that again. Go through this rigmarole. Let's unequip that. And then reload it, and then jobs are good. And right. So that's why things weren't going right earlier on when I ran Japora. It felt like it was a little bit sluggish. And yeah, it's because everything on the loadout was all over the place. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and do one of the Taldea systems. I'm going to remove that from the menu bar because they cost 500,000 EC a go, and I'm not going to waste that just doing a test. I'll save that for a hive. I've managed to pick up 22 temporal distortions.
We're testing? What are we testing?
Oh, no, Kirby! No, I was just saying, I was removing the temporal distortions consumable off my menu bar so I didn't pop it in a test run because it's a waste of EC.
Ah.
And I'm not up for wasting EC at the moment.
Why not?
As opposed to the times when you are?
Yes, that's called opening lockboxes. And I've already had that stage tonight. I burned through 130 million EC, which was only 23 keys at these prices. My God.
Yeah, if they were cheaper, I would have already have burned through them. But I stopped myself.
Yeah, well, I said I was going to open at 9:34 p.m. for me, and I got engrossed chatting to Hippie and Martin, and next thing I knew it was 9:35 and missed my window of opportunity. But I was getting too engrossed in everything. I was even late starting the stream. I said I'll start at 10, didn't start until 5 past, 10 past, something like that. But yay! How's Kirby?
Kirby's good.
Excellent. Right, we're almost at Korea. So I've still got gains and salvage. I'll do that in the next one. I'll pick up some bits. I've already got some that I can turn into. Only 500, so it's probably just 2 items that I've got. And at some point we are going to be doing some hive PVEs, and mainly because I need to get pork ships. I'm sure I
Wouldn't
can
expect
twist
anything
Riker and Jordan's arm. Martin, stop watching the stream and come and join us. We need to do some hives. Bring Hippie with you.
Well, the hippie is downstairs.
I know, so was Martin. Or has he run off now? Oh, he's run away.
No, he's run off. Oh, so did hippie.
They both run away.
They knew you were looking for him.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the stream is called Toking with Temporal, and he's probably gone to see a man about a dog, as we say. Now, I would have normally jumped into Eridon system, or Eridon system here, but as I said, it's Toking with Temporal, and I'm not exactly token at the moment, but I will be in about 2.5 minutes.
Well,
So,
that's okay. You got Riker in here. He tokes enough for everybody.
I know he
This
does,
is true.
but that's over your side of the water. I've got to cater for this side because we're not waiting 5 days for the jet stream to bring that cloud over here. I mean, if you've ever been to Iceland, that's why they're so mellow. They're to the east of Riker.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, see, what about the cloud from 5 days ago that of what Riker took then That should be arriving now.
It did, but the jet stream's slightly north of us, so it hit Scandinavia and not the UK.
Plus, it should be is the
Yeah.
keyword.
So yeah, the people in Stockholm experienced 2 lots of northern lights this weekend.
Yep. True story.
And for those that don't know, northern lights is a strain. Quite popular from the 1980s and 1990s, northern lights and AK-47. But anyway.
Oh my goodness.
What the?
Okay, so you saw me rubber band in there, so obviously miles away from the system. So here we go, let's jump in.
I'm gonna have to keep this. Gonna have to keep that.
Yeah, Thaddeus, if you are watching the stream, I know you don't use voice comms, but it would be helpful if you were on Discord, because we have a channel there that we use for communicating outside of the game with upcoming events, and it's also another point of resources and info and game knowledge. So yeah, that goes out to anybody that's in the Armada as well. Please feel free to use Discord, very much like so it's almost like a cross between TeamSpeak and Facebook. You don't need to use the voice comms at all, you can use just all the text side of it and picture side of it. Riker doesn't bite that much.
The hell I
Not that
don't.
much. You get used to it after a while.
Well, you have to ask him usually.
Yeah, he'll nibble if you ask him to.
Yeah, something like that.
And every once in a
Maybe
while
some
he
cheese
gives
in the
coffee
socket.
lobster.
That is true, though.
That felt much better. Yay. Oh no, I just jumped out and I was meant to pick stuff up, wasn't I? I'm so used to jumping out of the system at the end. No! Guess what, crew? We're going to have to go and do another one. Oh no! The captain's an idiot. It was then that the crew found themselves marching ceremoniously towards the airlock. Alright, so let's salvage that one.
Gonna say, are you on a KDF?
No. What, even Vulcans can have bad days, come on. Let's drop that in there. Right, so I can't get back in there because I collected that reward. Well, let's have to go down to Space Authority instead then. Now, if this officer crashes into any more stars, I'm sending him back to the Academy. I think what happened was that my last officer that was crashing into stars, when I sent him back to the Academy, they made him actual Starfleet Academy trainer, and he's trained all the other pilots since, because everyone I've had since then has crashed into stars. And it seems to be a common thing from what everyone's telling me. There we go, finally the rubber banding settled down. And a slow load to boot as well. Game absolutely loves me tonight. Or as we used to say, slow load, do 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 do, slow load, do 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 do. Same tune as Stingray, but purely coincidental. Well, that is another follower. I can't see the in-game chat to say thank you to whoever that was, so I'm going to have to switch to the other window and wait for that to load, and then Slow catches up just in time for me to say, nice guy Spike. Is that nice guy Spike? I can't see. I need to put my glasses on. Nice guy Spike, thank you very much for following. And now I can jump back to the screen, and it'll tell me this channel, and I see it much easier. There we go. let's go get these rival Klingons. I don't know why the Enterprise bothers. He might as well just stay out of it. By the time he gets in, they're all going to be dead. And thank you very much for subscribing, Dal.
Dow.
Ciao.
Dal, yeah. Dal's watching the stream, so obviously he is tied up tonight. After all, it is Sunday. That's what usually happens on Sundays in the UK. We all get tied up.
Huh.
It's one of our strange Sunday laws.
Sounds like Sundays are fun in the UK.
They are, if
That's
you've
what
got
you
rope.
consider fun.
Oh, you know, tied up, whips and chains, you know.
Also, if you're, that's the type of shit. Yeah, I guess.
I didn't start any of this conversation.
You know,
I'm
they
not
say
part-
sticks and
I'm not party to any of this.
you know what they say,
Damn.
sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite.
And I was too busy spamming F and didn't pick up enough salvage. Damn! See, this is what happens when we change it to Toking with Temporal. Yeah, because that really worked, didn't it? Alright, so I need 2 more bits of salvage and I'll get this Endeavour. Okay, so where haven't I been? I haven't been to Korea yet, so let's go to Korea. Oh dear.
You gathering salvage?
Yeah, I only had to collect 500 in salvage. I mean, that's normally just one run in the system, but I just keep forgetting to pick the
No,
salvage
that's like-
up. It's not my
Yeah,
fault.
I mean-
I suppose it is my fault. I lit the damn thing.
I mean, heck, I complete the salvage ones on my marauding tunes all the time.
Shush. Let's not talk about who's forgotten what and where and how and what and why.
And for how many cookies?
I just want to sing.
I only got one cookie.
Yeah, but that cookie's 15 foot wide. I'm not your like Jordan.
It's not big enough.
Yeah, it was a special order for House of Oreo, man. We worked hard on that cookie.
Right, let's get some of these drops while I can.
And we gave it to him, and all he said was, bag of dicks.
They're so pretty.
Right, so I've picked up all the drops this time. I haven't forgotten. This is the longest red alert ever. There we go. Still in red alert. Still in red alert. Come on. And we're still in red alert. So whatever it is, there's something that's popping red alert every now and again. There it is, finally gone. So I don't know what that was that made that tick over there, but right, so hopefully now we've got enough salvage. Yeah, there we go, there's the Endeavour. So 150,000 energy credits. quarter specialisation points, 500,000 energy credits, and multiple choice marks package. And at the moment, I am collecting mainly gamma. Don't know why I've got everything. Just thought I'll collect some gamma. See, I'm building them up at the moment. Right, I'm going to head back to ESD to see if I can get this ship to do that silly thing that I was telling people about.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's a little bug. Well, it's not a bug. It's more of an annoyance. Being at top level, having certain traits and bits of equipment on your ship, and you can make it difficult to get back to Earth space dock through what you've got on your setup. Probably won't do it now. Well, you know when you're travelling through sector space and you go to do a turn, it kills your engines to half power. When your full speed is transwarp 22.9 without using slipstream, half of that's 11. So instead of getting the tight turn and going back to the star where you want to go to, you end up going around in this big huge circle. And the other day I was in Sol System, and I came out and decided I wanted to go back in. I think after my third turn around Sol, I thought this ain't working, took control myself and did it. So I think it's something that definitely needs to be looked at, is the interaction between turn rate and speed. So I think rather than set it on a 50% throttle limit, they actually need to set it as a numerical value. So that's what. So what I did was I was sort of in this position here, and I just left. And normally when it puts you outside Sol, you're at least 1 to 2 light years away, generally. So as you can see, look, it's 4 light years behind me. So I now want to select Sol and plot a course. So you can see now it's trying to turn. It might actually do it, but no, this time we're going to go right round the back of it. Oh, we finally got it just there. So there it goes, and then it's disappeared. So there's a small little window, and it might come back in a minute. So it's actually dropped me to quarter. It's worked properly this time. Yay! No, it's saying go to the alpha quadrant. It's probably me just not clicking it in time. There we go. They actually worked properly this time, so it might have been glitched earlier on. Or perhaps I'm being watched again. Make it work properly, make it work properly. We're under scrutiny. Alright, maybe not that. Right, so I still need to get some bulk ships for these endeavours. It's so close. That one will make me roll over so as I can get the perk. I want to take some of these. What have I got in here? So that's the kit modules, I believe they are. No, bridge officer packs. Too many of these kit module packs. Don't know what to do with them. I've got hundreds on one of my other tunes. So let's have some discovery packs there. But even as an investment, these weapons do sell quite well. It's always worthwhile opening them.
Which ones?
The discovery weapons.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't matter what the odds are, the sensor linked will always sell for a good amount. Normally the value of the key that it took to get hold of the box. And what I do is I choose a low level 2, and so on this instance I'm going to choose the level 18. That way I can guarantee a purple drop. Because the meta is cannon at the moment and it's phaser, I will go for random phaser weapon. Let me just move that down a bit closer. Not one single sensor linked. Oh well, didn't like me today.
Sometimes it does that. I
Yeah,
made you
can't
open.
win them all. Only what, 5 or 7, I think. 7.
Yeah, sometimes it does that.
Yeah, yesterday I opened 15 and got 8, which isn't
Yeah,
bad.
I opened up 22 and got 9 the other day. I was quite happy. They're all good ones too.
It's a Raven.
Raven!
What's going on?
Hello.
How are you tonight?
Oh, not too bad. How are you guys?
We're good, we're good.
Feeling hurts, can't complain.
You're feeling hurt, did you say?
Hurts.
Oh, you're killing Herc. I quite like the sound
I
of
thought he
feeling
was
hurt.
killing Hurt.
I thought he was saying he's feeling the herbs.
Hurt needs to learn equations. Hurt needs to shut the fuck
What's that? He's got space herpes and he's going to shut the fuck up.
Oh,
That's what
all
I
I
heard.
heard out of that was shut the fuck up. I think my universal translator needs to go in for repair.
never repair.
What the fuck did you
Right.
just say?
The next one we want Cryptic to do is to make these stack into stacks of 100. So all the components, stacks of 100 please. Hypo, stacks of 100. If we could use it for our inventories, at least allowed to be stacked higher. Stacks for
And-
1,000?
I know, instead of $9.99, holy, and 100 instead of 99. Like, why do keys have to stack to 99
I've got no idea how I'm going to say the name of that person that followed
instead
us.
of 100?
Is that JK Lifis? JK LIF Ice? But thank you for the follow anyway. Right, that's throwing me now. Oh yeah, we were talking about stacks, weren't we? Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I can't see the reason. I mean, that's
Well, like Lillinut favors. Why do they stack to only 999? Why can't they stack it to 1,000?
I suppose it could be a ploy to
Or-
get more inventory space.
Yeah. I mean, keys. I mean, there are other things that stack to 100. Why can't keys?
True, true. At least Lobby goes to 1,000 now,
Yeah, yeah.
so that's a good one. Right, let me just change my ground kit back. So let's put that armor back on. There we go. So are we going to go and kill some Borg in a bit, or should I just still go and fly around and kill stuff elsewhere? Sorry, make diplomatic hostile negotiation arrangements.
Come in peace there. Come in peace. You can kill. The only way to do
We
it
just
is
need
back.
people to log on.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting some hives done tonight, actually. And but we'll see who's about later. There's Teacher Kirby and Robo Kirby.
On Robo Kirby.
Kirbytron 5000. Dun, dun, dun.
No, I've upgraded to the Kirbytron 7000.
Yes. Yeah, I know we say that Kirby grinds like a machine, but even to the point that the machine thinks he's the machine. That's impressive. That's really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I've done most of the systems, I'll probably go back and no, I probably can't do Temporal in the Tadeo systems at the moment. So I will have to try and find something else to go. Ooh. Let's go and play with some erosion in the renderer. I haven't done that one for a while.
I'm debating on buying these right now and reselling them.
Buy 'em up.
There's 6 Infinity Delta packs for 14.1 each, and I could easily repost them for like 15.5, and that's still like 6 million. Just that would actually probably go pretty quickly too. I'm like, that's still a lot to buy. It's one of those things that like it's guaranteed to sell.
If it's guaranteed to sell, then do it. If you're gonna make EC off of it, it's worth it.
It pretty much is it. Like I can't imagine that not. I can't do it on this guy, or I'll get fucked up. I'll do it on.
What, more fucked up than you are already?
Yeah, which Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
Is that possible?
Apparently.
So you see we've got a nice lot of missions here to do. And I'm going to go through and change as many officers as I can. Even these ones here that are showing where they've got that skill there. Let's have a look and see. I do believe that that will drop that down. So that's J. Cui Face is how he says to pronounce his name. And I need to stop because it won't stop me at that system. I'll just go back to it in a minute. But thank you very much for that. So where are we? Where's Narendra? I'm really close to it. There it is. I was looking at the wrong sector bit on the screen there. Oh, thank you very much for that. He's told me he only launched Stowe just to tell me how to pronounce his name properly. Thank you very much for that. It's really appreciated. Right, let's jump into the Ranger now. This system is going to be erosion, and they can be quite nasty in here. What they do is they'll launch a decoy which is not really them, and they'll go sort of invisible. So it's a form of placate.
Be back in a minute.
So good old typical Star Trek slow load.
Loading, loading, loading.
Whilst that's doing that, I'm just going to drop some tags on some people that have joined the Discord server. So, Nice Guy Spike, thank you very much. I've given you a tag there, so you'll be able to move up and down and join us in the channel if you want to.
Actually, good idea. No, I'll just leave that.
I may need to get off and take a nap.
Are you feeling tired, Kirby?
I am. I'm like leveling chips and I'm finding my eyes are closing in the middle of, which tells me I probably need to go take a nap for a little.
That does indeed.
Yes, it does. So I bid you adieu. I'm going to take a short nap.
Catch you later.
Have a good night, Kirby.
Back, Kirby.
I'll be back.
Right on. Alright, bought and reposted them. That should be 6.
What's it, about 6 PM over there, isn't it? Something like that.
Up here at 6:20.
No, what a bad guess.
Yeah. That should get us 8.4 million.
Cool.
Or
Alright,
like 8.
okay.
Probably like 8, because I
Double
mean,
time.
I'm rounding up.
Night, guys.
Later.
Good night, Jordan. Thanks for popping in.
That's alright. Have fun free.
Oh, we will do.
They have to sell, though, granted.
They'll sell eventually, they always do.
That's the way I'm looking at it. I may have to wait a day or two, but it's not like we're doing anything with EC.
Not at the moment, no.
Yeah.
Right, let's jump back into set space. I'm going to take that reward as well.
Let me see if I see anything else fucking extremely cheap.
So if you are watching the stream and you're not in Temple Operations Armada, then you can join our Discord server underneath the stream. You'll find a link. And if you do want to join any of our Armada fleets, you can just search for any of these fleets here, or you can give us a shout in the stream chat, and we can put you in touch with people in any of these fleets here. But yeah, we're a bit thin on the ground tonight with people. Our usual hive crowd is not kicking about.
No. A lot harder to get groups nowadays.
It is.
I'm not liking it. What the fuck? Yeah. Alright.
Slide over the top of New Romulus. Still have fond memories of when they launched that map. spending days running around collecting accolades. And there's a little bit of bouncing back on rubber banding. Yay!
Ed, what do you think of this? There's four consoles for 6.5 million. Tactical phaser epic consoles at Mark 15.
How much?
Fucking 6.5 million.
Yeah.
Granted, there's always the locators, but I sell them fairly often for 10 million, like all the time. It's just.
So the thing
It's
that
not-
I look
it's
at
gonna be a while.
is
What?
what I look at is if I go to Beam's consoles. So let's craft a Mark II phaser.
Yeah, and you can just make it and upgrade it yourself. I was thinking the same thing. That's kind of why I was like, eh.
So yeah, and especially on a bonus weekend with the amount of
Well, that's
Sorry, let me
why. That's what I was saying, because it's so cheap. Buy like a few of them, put them in there, and just resell them for 10 million. Because when you upgrade them, you don't know how many you're gonna put in. That's 15. So I mean, that's the only reason why I was looking at it. It's not even like they're Mark 7 or 8. They're right up to 15.
it's
A lot of new
valid
players.
point.
New players, I just don't know how long it's gonna. It could be 2 weeks. It could be a month, and a month would be like not really worth it. Like 2 weeks is fine, but I don't know, because they're guaranteed epic too. That's why I don't know. They haven't sold, so I'm just gonna fucking leave them for a bit.
So yeah, you can run the odds on an upgrade.
It's pretty good. I mean, if you put an Omega in there,
Oh yeah, and Omega will give you a much bigger chance. So I mean,
Yeah.
bonus weekend with an experimental, and the 2 times you will get, as you can see there, that is all the way to Mark 10, and it did flip, and there's an even bigger chance that it will go. But yeah, I mean, at that price, I mean, not everyone has got the resources to do the upgrading. You know, there are players out there that will have the EC and they'd rather buy it than spend the time getting the deal and the upgrades. So yeah, there is a market there for it, and that's the beauty with Star Trek. Someone will always buy it.
That's kind of why, like, I was thinking once the market goes back up, people will buy those. It's just gonna take a second to get back up. It's all in. Let me see how many more are after it. Yeah, 7. Oh, there's a shitload for 7 million. Maybe see if the market drops down in the 5 million range, actually. And it is phaser too, so it's a viable weapon source. It's not like it's Tetrion or some bullshit. I'm gonna wait. See if they drop. Is this the last day of the upgrade weekend too?
Yeah. Well, there's what, another 18 hours, roughly,
Yeah.
and then it'll disappear.
You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna craft like 4 of them and then throw in a.
And we've just had someone called Haytech join the server. I don't know whether they're watching the stream or not. If they are, let us know in the channel. I can give you the appropriate tags. But in the meantime, I'm going to just jump into the Voth battle zone. just while I'm waiting for people to arrive, and we'll probably just do our usual endless inane chatter.
Pretty much.
Although I will be taking a break in a short while just to go get a drink. I've been going for about an hour and a half now. I just need to liquidate my throat a little bit. By that I don't mean sort of like shred it in a shredder or something.
I don't think people were thinking that, but
Yeah, no, I've already done that once this week. Don't want to do it again. It hurts.
Alright. Okay. Ground armor. What would be good recoil compensation armor? What's the good ground ones to craft?
I don't really know because I've gone for fleet armor.
Yeah, same. Fuck. Ugh. Well, I think it's recoil. I'm just gonna craft one for shits and giggles. And it's got crit severity on it. Yeah, I'm gonna craft another one and see what it does. That one's also got crit severity. Interesting. I'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Eh?
I said welcome back.
Hey.
Outlaw Viper has asked, is the Iconian space set still worth using for TAC DPS? In the long run, if you've got nothing better, yes, it still works. I mean, the thing is, the old metas, I mean, although the meta has changed to the, the new cannon one that everyone's using and all the new traits, the others still work. They still do the same job that they did last season. So yeah, you'll still get decent numbers out of it. I would admit, keeping up with the way the meta changes can work out expensive.
Yeah. There's still plenty of viable ways to go without just following the meta every time.
Yeah, it's like my Riemann is still using that set and the Iconian. I quite like it. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Things go pop, you still get the extra damage from it. Yeah, I would admit, I don't use the Jemadar set. I haven't used it for a long time. Out of the two, I'd be upgrading the Iconian rather than the Jemadar. I mean, there was a time when the Gemidar deflector, I think, was the best in game because it gave one of the highest, was it drains? But now there's better out there.
Hmm.
Right, so I've almost completed that one there. So all I'm doing is just orbiting around, staying away from that field. Wait for them to get in range.
Fuck.
Soon be able to do the shutdown on this one. This rubber banding stops. So now that progress bar jumps back to 20%. Oh no! There we go, that's that one done. Right, I'm gonna change tunes. Right, let's change his ship. I'm actually going to go and see if I've got my anti-proton beams on this character, or whether I moved them. No. No, we're on a different character. So as you can see on this one, there's two Zmot Gemros, and there is a Beta and an Omega together. Sorry, what's that? What was that, Riker? There you go. So let's head to, where's the old faithful stomping ground? There it is, Japori. So as you can see on this one, I've actually dropped out, but I'm still using the Iconian shield. So, Elite Fleet isolated protomatter warp core, innovative engines, and the Drainer deflector. So all really easily achievable stuff. Twin Zmot Gemros set you back about 20 million EC. I will admit I am using spiral wave disruptors on this too. What do we set at? We're set at advanced. And a slow load. This game loves them tonight, doesn't it? And it's made it to 3%. Nope, not yet. And even made it 2.5. Now it's getting close to 3. I'm expecting it to DC or just jump to 30 any moment.
Yeah.
There we go, finally in.
Do the other stupid endeavor.
So here we go, this is completely off meta now, so this is running beams and using the old Zmot Gemro.
Alright, enemy. Make primary. Fuck. It's funny, I was opening up the mission for mine enemy. Chick's like, I have no missions for you, and as she says that, there's literally I have
Whole
a
window
scroll
full.
bar. Yeah, a scroll bar of how many fucking things I can. Fucking fuck.
So now what I'm going to do is just to show you, I'm going to leave the Zmox there. I'm going to change that space set and I'm going to drop on the Iconian just to show you how viable it still is. So this character will do up to about 100k in ISA. What was that run? 2k in Tripori. On advanced, that's about average for this character. So let's throw on, oops, there we go, let's get rid of that, and that one's the one I want. Right, so that should give us the full 4-piece there now. And what I'll do is I'll drop the, where is the damage bonus? Right, so let's give that another try. So do the same again, fly in, drop the craft well. So right, there you go. There's a run with the Iconian set there. And you can compare the figures to the previous run, which was using the combination set. So what was that? It's actually 47 on the first run, and on the second run 45. So they're both within margin of error of each other and variability. And also the piloting was a little bit worse on that run compared to the second run. And I also ran out of the energy amplifiers partway through, so I wasn't utilising that every 30 seconds. So you've got a bit of damage loss there. So it's quite comparable to my other build. It's still quite viable. I would use it in most endgame content on that character. But anyway, I think it's time for us to take a break for a while, just so as we can get drinks and freshen our throats a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with a lovely little screen that just says we will be back soon, and we shall catch you in a short while. And unfortunately, you now have us back. Yay! And I still need to kill Borg. That might needs to be done, but on a lighter note, I've got myself a huge cup of tea.
There you go.
So thank you very much, Outlaw Viper. When I say huge cup of tea, I mean it holds at least 2 pints. What? Nothing wrong with that. 2 pints of hot tea.
Yeah. Seems a bit extreme.
I wouldn't call it extreme. I'd say it's more of a necessity. I'll forget it. Yeah. Enough of dad jokes. But anyway, I've got a nice little project starting. Probably start it Wednesday or maybe even Tuesday if I'm lucky. I'm introducing a water cooling system. I'm building a custom rig for my streaming machine, gaming machine, to bring it a little bit more under control.
So
Not this getting hot, but sorry.
So essentially, you have a liter of tea.
Yes. Not wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Whatever. It's just not normal for someone to drink a liter of hot tea.
How long have you known me, Riker?
This is true. This is true.
So yeah, I mean, there's no reason for I'm running a single little 120mm radiator on my machine. I've got an i7 9700K. It's sat at 5 gigahertz at the moment, and it's at 42 degrees. But I think if I put in a custom loop, I can be that a little bit cooler. Tuvox asked me, "Hey, you guys want to do a HSE or something epic tonight?" I'm going to ask him what is the epic choice. And if you're watching the stream, you better reply hedgehogs on stilts.
That would actually be
That
pretty damn
would be bloody epic. Simulated hedgehogs on stilts. Whatever the frick you guys want. Should I reply hedgehogs on stilts?
That is pretty damn brilliant, though.
I said Riker and I are up for HSE, so yeah, we can hopefully get that moving there. And we've been joined in chat by Riker just there, who is now unmuted.
What?
That is Riker, isn't it? I am Super Noob.
What? No.
Who's that then? Oh, it's
That's Tuvok.
That's what I mean, Tuvok.
Hey, guys.
I did say that it was
What's up, dude?
Toking with Temporal. I have had a bit too much. I'm looking at his name and saying yours. Oh, don't worry about it.
This is true.
I'm going to get back to drinking my litre of tea.
So I hit with MB, I hit a ISA record 500k DPS.
Nice.
Rats. Those nannies.
Exactly.
I know.
192% debuff.
Yep.
Yep, we aren't really.
Outlaw Viper, I assure you, it is purely just tea in there. Good old-fashioned Assam and Ceylon mixed tea. The finest leaves from the top, dried out, and then steeped in water above 99 degrees from a kettle, not a microwave. However, what's making me like this is, hold on a minute.
You're gonna microwave the kettle though first.
Shush, I'm lighting my joint as part of the explanation as to why I'm getting things fucked up. Yeah, anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, let's do a hive.
That's 3. You got a hippie and.
Do we have a hippie?
There's no one even on general anymore.
60 degrees C, yeah, right, it doesn't even steep properly.
Hippie's not even online. I'm sure you can message him in Discord.
Yeah, I'm not going to be asking Outlaw Viper to make me a cup of tea.
That still leaves one more.
Is
Let
Hippie
me
on?
see if MB wants to play. Hang on. He said it was 1 a.m. there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead, whatever. Ask him. I don't think he's gonna. His father will come in and punch him in the face if he's gaming past 1 a.m.
I've just messaged Hippie. And if MB comes on, I'll have to mute him because otherwise we won't get control of the runs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, if he does decide to come, I can call him out on being like, hey, I'm guessing you're gonna grab more of those fucking proto matter things. Every time I have to replace him, I'm like, well, MB did fucking HSEs.
He said he would. He said he would. MB will. It'll only be a few minutes, he said.
Oh no.
Someone head up to Hippie or...
There goes the neighbourhood. Hippie says, sure, can do a few.
All right, this looks great. So we have MB, we've got Kildarn, we've got Riker, Hippie, and me, Tuvok. So what do you guys need me to be? I can be a science debuff character. I can be a DPS engineer with... Oh, I gotta get my...
I'll cover the Psy.
Okay. Maybe we should try to explode MB up to the top.
No.
Yeah, no.
That would just make things way interesting.
No.
No.
No?
Because the tune he'll do it on won't be a Temple Operations tune. Temple Operations have to be at the top.
Okay.
So,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Who's there? Is it Tenor still at the moment?
What?
Who's at the top of...
Zone?
I said, who's at the top of...
AMB's in?
Cool.
Okay.
It's just waiting on Hippie.
Time to rob some batteries. Hippie can... MB can tank.
I would have to completely redo my tactical tune, which I am not going to. I can do side down.
How convenient.
Well, if MB is tech, I can do maybe right or left with MB, and I'll just buff him up, maybe. Whatever you guys want to do.
No. I don't know.
Fuck, I gotta go get cannons.
So maybe me and MB can do right or left. I don't know.
I don't know. My HSE practicing is off. Let's just say that. But,
That tune, Riker?
Mm.
Yeah, but don't invite yet. I need to... wow,
MB's
that was
already in a
nice.
task force.
Alright, I need to send over cannons.
I'm here though. Yeah, we got some ISAs in today. I think an 890, a 910, and a 977.
Actually,
Still no 1.1 million. So
is
bad.
this...
It's close. It's close though. Timing.
Yeah. I'm getting better again at flying.
So, what, you two are
juggernauts.
already in a task force, are you?
Oh, am I oh, of course.
Yeah, so's Tuvok.
Wait, what do you need me to do?
You're in a another Q group.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me leave.
I'm actually gonna go on to my troglodyte. But I still need to send out. I'm missing again. I need to fucking find it.
I should probably get that epic token on the cold-hearted trait on this character.
By the way, Tuvok, oh yeah, you weren't in that run, but we did get the speed record for ISA today.
We did?
24.4 second.
Oh, that's fantastic. Nice job, man.
Thanks.
Was there an engineer in that run?
Yeah, Dragon.
Was he doing the scimitar ship?
Mm-hmm.
So me versus Dragon on ISA.
Wait.
For the cube invite.
We're just waiting for Riker and for Hippie.
I'm having a hard time finding the damn thing.
Setting up for HSE.
Yeah, I actually gotta do my traits too. So target tactical advantage versus the shield pen buff on the starship traits for HSE. I'm assuming the shield pen buff is better.
Mm-hmm.
And vaulting ambition versus
Calm this run.
calm before the storm is better. The HSE.
Alright, yeah, there it is.
I can't see a Hippie in game for some reason.
Is he hidden?
Here, just join us. Is that a hippie?
Howdy.
There you
What
go.
up?
Hey, hippie.
Hey, hippie.
Oh, I've just
Yeah,
PM'd you.
Yeah,
So-
I was trying to settle some stuff real quick.
Alright, there you are.
What's that word? Alright, there we go.
So, we're still waiting for Riker to decide which tune he wants to go on.
Oh, I had to at least set up the tune I was going to bring. My engineer is always set up. You want to tank first or me? MB
I'm
can.
already on my tank. So
Alright,
Perfect.
right on.
So
MB
Riker,
can tank now.
I thought
Is
he.
not,
No, right.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
right.
set up my tank for like 2 HSE runs, especially since I'm still completely geared for ISA and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're luck, you'll
we
get
all make mistakes.
no,
I know.
no, you're luck, you'll get your ship set up and then your dad will flick the switch on the internet. Just as you're about, no!
No, that apocalypse fortunately ended.
Yeah, but going back to what Outlaw Viper said in streaming chat, yeah, 90 Degrees C does kill off some of the good things in tea, but my Discord name is Ed's Evil Twin. And do you think I want anything good in my tea? No. All evil stuff. All the evil stuff.
Alright. I'm ready for invite.
Excellent. Right, let's throw that invite out to Riker. Once he accepts, we'll wait for everyone to stay ready. And this time I'll make sure I choose Hive Onslaught instead of...
Yeah, I am ready.
One sec. Sorry. Forgot to retrade something.
Hippie is on cooldown, so we're going to need a few minutes. He's probably got...
Go
Am
ahead.
I still?
Yeah.
I was out of the game for fucking like an hour. What the fuck?
Yeah, you definitely were. Try reloading the queue again or something.
It says I have a 1 minute cooldown, so
That's
I
fine.
don't fucking know.
That's fine.
That's fucking weird.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, I was like I logged out of the game. I was on a different fucking game entirely.
Welcome to
Now it's
Temporal
like the
Operations.
Now it's like the space cooldowns system, where if you're not in space, your abilities of your buffs and your major buffs will not cool down.
A mine are all cooldown though. We'll just go with the game hates me. That's how it usually goes.
That is a valid one.
Yeah, that sounds most likely, actually.
Now this is a cryptic minute, so it's 3 minutes 17 seconds.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try something interesting this run.
What,
You
flying
should try
backwards?
something this run.
Flying backwards with no weapons on the rear of your ship.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's completely
Yeah, so
reasonable.
mine's in the front.
That's how
Best way to do
that's
it.
how Tenor got the current HSE record.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell
Just
everyone our
one torp.
tactics. One torp, yeah, that's it. The Tenor torp. 10 billion DPS. You do realise every time Tenor fires that torp, his name goes across the screen and wins the promo ship.
Mm-hmm.
And it reports Riker.
Okay, I just clicked back to High Von Slun. It's now telling me I have 59 seconds. I love this game.
Yes, it is beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna do something quirky too. Yay.
You're filling me with hope right now.
So this is what I was saying about cryptic math when we were talking about the distance on the Gravwell. Last time when they capped it at 14, it did actually pull all the way up to 14.8. And I've got a feeling this time when they capped it at 12, it's gonna go to about 13.7. So I'm going to get a group together and we're going to test it in a PvP map, because you have to bounce it off one target where another target's a set distance away to gauge the actual distance of it. And we need about 3 or 4 players to do it, so I'll get around to doing that in the week and I'll let you guys know. We usually get some interesting results from that.
Alright then. Wonderful. 44.8% crit chance and 103 accuracy.
I don't
Right,
bother
I'm
looking at
happy
my
with that.
figures for accuracy or anything on the side too.
No.
Pets just throw it
That's
out
interesting.
completely. So yeah, this is the 59 seconds according to Cryptic.
It's still counting down, dude.
There we go. It's just gone. It's just flipped off.
Okay.
It
Well,
still
I
tells
am-
me I have 5 seconds on my end.
Is everyone ready?
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 Right.
Yeah.
It
Who
still
goes
says
where,
I
by the
have a
way?
cooldown on my end.
Huh.
Who goes where?
Don't know.
1 second.
I'll take left side alone. I mean, if you guys
On
want
the
to just go
tank.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
stick
think
down the middle.
Tuvok and I will go right then. Then Riker can go left.
Okay.
Because I am...
Well, I was thinking on this one, you lot just hang back, I'll solo it.
Done.
Yeah, like that's going to
Yes,
have a happen.
wonderful.
Right, it's going to be a
Alright.
DC for me probably.
I got faith in you.
Yeah, 40%.
So,
No.
so is it? I'm sorry, I just had to grab my drinks out of the freezer. Is it me and MB right or left, or what do you guys want to do?
You guys are going right.
Okay, me and MB right.
Exactly.
Oh, come on, really? There we go.
So I think the Styx has fast become the tank of choice.
Yep, for the debuffing potential.
Yeah.
And the command thingy.
It took a while for it to get a foothold,
Mm-hmm.
but once the potential of it was realised.
Yes. It really makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, Riker, you're flying a Haznok. Interesting.
Yep.
It's much more fun.
I'm just experimenting.
I
don't
do
know,
like
it's
the
actually-
Hasmark.
I do too. But this tune
mean,
does have a
it's-
juggernaut, so I mean,
Oh, what are you doing, Tuvok? That's very close.
He's
Yeah,
probably still in full
sorry.
impulse.
Well, yeah, Hasnok is nice. It might actually be the best ship for ISA right now because of its speed.
Speed and yeah, you have to have everything for it, but
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, I think,
can see
The
that.
whole package.
Right,
Yeah.
didn't we already
Package
run
for
the numbers
Hasnok.
on that when we were doing DPS mark? And we determined in like a 30-second run the Husnock was going to be
Yeah.
the absolute best ship.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Crit.
The crit and its mobility. Yeah.
I did a 1 million DPS run, in fact. 2 of them, actually, but one of them I had 96% crit across my weapons.
Yep.
And the one that's currently standing is, I think, 94 or 93.
Fuck yeah,
The one
95%
148K.
crit.
Yeah.
It's got to
That's
be
a-
from those endeavors, right?
I got 4% from Endeavors.
It's
Yep.
multiple things. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
he's
that was
stacking
a
Delta
good
Prime and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good
Because even without all that, I was pushing 85 to 90 in DPS mark.
one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that does not surprise me that he's up there that
No.
fucking high.
Well, at these times I can also get like, I think 87, 88, maybe even 90 out of my Juggernaut, so. Hey,
Alright. Well,
extra locator, yo.
how's everyone looking?
Ready.
Ready?
I need about 10 seconds on cooldown.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, my piloting will probably be questionable because I haven't flown this map in quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Mhm.
Alright, that's everyone. So start buffing. Start your engines. Going 3, 2, 1, go.
White out.
Ah, fucking OSS. Don't do that to me. What pickle will be on? 2, right?
2.
Yeah, we always go
Yeah.
on 2 for consistency at this point.
Whoa. I am not used to flying this ship. Feedback? There you go.
Oh my
Thank you.
god.
I'm going to start saving the secondary commands on, because I get 2 of them. I get one that gives you guys a pretty massive resist, I'm pretty sure, that I can cast. That way you don't have to worry about the field.
Whoa, was that 502 on my part?
Yes, sir.
501.8.
Upload, please.
Yeah.
I got 45 on my Husnock. That's the highest
Oh,
on
yeah.
Husnock by quite a margin.
My piloting was
Yeah.
so bad. I got an OSS weapon disabled, but how the fuck did I get 500k?
Can you guys trim that so I
Very
can upload?
carefully.
Yeah, give me a second. Right, so guys on the stream,
Jesus.
what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take off the combat that was initiated after the Queen had died on the log file, and it will enable it to be uploaded for the players. It's a perfectly legitimate thing to do. We've had it from the people in the league that it can be done. It's a glitch with the game where the size still records damage on a dead target for up to 17 to 20 seconds beyond the target's death. So like on this queen here, she died at 46.5 and damage was still being recorded at 19.01, so there's a good 15 seconds of damage there that we can take off the file that shouldn't be there, and it's all my damage showing my graph well. So yeah, give me a second and I shall sort that out for you.
I understood about 5% of that explanation.
Yeah, Riker.
Ye-
485 on the Husnug is not bad, indeed.
I love how up until we transitioned to single target on the pickles, fucking Riker was actually ahead of you.
Yeah, but I had rapid fire 3, and I had, less shitty piloting to worry about
Okay.
at the end.
Yeah, we'll forget about the narrow sensor bands and everything as well.
So hang on. I think we can do better here. Let me transition to coalition.
Uploaded for Troglodyte, that uploaded for MB. Well done, guys.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna grab a drink. But
Right, so
nice.
quickly,
Nice.
if you're watching the stream, I will show you quickly what I mean. So, on the screen, you can see here is the combat log file reader, and it's showing the damage log and the output numbers. So as you can see here, we've got my damage here at 110 seconds. Now the Queen died at this point here in the run for these other players. So for MB at 97 seconds, the Queen was dead. And the same for everyone else. But when you go in there, you'll see the Queen has got a kill command with a time on it. But for 15 seconds, I'm still doing damage on a dead target. It still records the damage, even though the target's dead and the end shot's playing. And it'll keep going until...
The damage of the shots is 0 at the end.
No, there is actually damage on there, but it doesn't resolve on the target, so it does count as 0. But they do have values in the log file. So it will... Yeah, I actually see numbers in there.
I think, though, because I checked that once, I think the 0.1 second of the Queen death line, everything still has values, and below that I've always seen all zeros.
Let me just check that, so I can actually save that log. I'll just call
But I'm
that
not sure. You might
test
be
for
right.
now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that up. I'm going to open up that test.log file. And I scroll to the very, very bottom. So yeah, it is. It's everything apart from that last one line. The one line after it says the kill, and then there's the 0.1 after it. And then after that, everything's got zeros. So who did get the kill on the Queen on that one? Right, yeah.
By the way, Sorry.
Yeah, what actually happens usually is you get the line where the Queen dies, then the line after usually will be a damage line, and then after that all damage then goes to 0. But because Riker healed on that one, immediately after the Queen died, everything after it counts as 0. And it's all my Gravwell. So as I was showing the guys on the stream, so there you have the actual times just down here, and as they say on TV, here's one that I prepared earlier. So this is the exact same numbers. So as you can see, it's taken off that extra 15 seconds or 20 seconds of damage that I was doing at 0 value, and it hasn't affected his numbers at all, but it's actually made that uploadable because it's made that within 94% of the value of the run.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why it's done.
By the way, Ed, another funny thing is the combat in Stowe seems to be following, like, counting every 0.1 second. Just like in the combat log, every line is in 0.1 second accurate.
Yep.
And Dragon and I actually got our recursive to cross buff by activating them at the exact same 0.1 second. So we both got like 5 million hits.
Yeah, I remember
That's
saying
also
that.
an interesting little thing.
Yes, that's quite an interesting little thing to do. Right, let's form another run here.
Yeah.
So
How many runs are we going to do?
we can do a few. I've got plenty of time tonight. I've got no plans tomorrow. Just got all of my recording kit, and that's it.
Can you give me 1 second? I need to switch characters for 1 second.
No problem. Let me just
By the way,
reset
Tuvok,
that.
did you use EPS power transfer on me?
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Thanks, dude.
Can I show the people on stream the back entry for the Psy? If that's all right.
Your start then was fucking ungodly, if that's the case, because normally I wait 15 on the to use the command ability, but I didn't. I hit the Iconian 4-piece along with the command ability for the against all odds at the start, so Ed would get the buff on his damage.
Yeah,
So that means you had no weapon power drain with overcap
Yeah,
from
I said,
OSS
my
and
piloting
APS.
was
Huh.
trash. I royally messed up the start.
Yeah, I was in a bit late as well because for me that first cube felt like it jumped.
That's an ungodly amount of fucking overcap on your fucking weapons.
Yeah, and I also had a directed energy modulation with the DOF.
Nice.
Yeah, I run no bat that run, just PO1 and praying. It seemed to work.
That it did.
By the way, what are your
Tis.
thoughts on dual cannons versus dual heavy cannons?
Go for Jules.
Testing dual heavies right now. They seem to be performing better, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of what
I,
I've been
I
going
thought
to
I thought
heavies.
everyone was going for Jules beforehand because of the firing rate and the arc. Or has
But
that
it's-
changed now?
It's not
the
the
arc
arc.
is the same. The firing rate
Yeah.
is faster.
That's
the
what I
cycle
mean.
time
We've
is
actually-
it's
we've
2
actually-
seconds versus like 3, I think.
Yeah.
We've actually swapped to dual heavies in ISA2 because they deliver the same firing cycle in a shorter time.
No, I
with
actually
longer
think
recharge, meaning
Firing cycle is 3 versus 2.
yeah, that's
the
right.
amount of shots fired, but I think the firing cycle is actually the same amount of time. It's just you fire 2
Yeah.
in the allotted time slot and then 3 with dual.
You're right, but hold on for this.
Pretty sure.
The firing cycle time, including recharge, is the same, but the actual time the cannons are firing is different. Meaning that you fire your heavy cannons, they fire their load quicker. Then you can reposition earlier while the cannons are recharging. So that saves a whole second off the first wave, and that saves a whole second off the transformer.
I'll have to look at the firing cycles and how they work then, but I do know that the dual heavies fire a volley of 4 versus a volley of 6 for the duels.
Yeah. Because the current speedrun was done with dual heavies.
Yeah, what type
Yeah,
of dual
ISA.
heavies, by the way? Oh, wait, I need to test that actually for the Spiral
I was
Wave.
running
Because
dual heavy
sensor
with,
linked and everything and targeting linked have a glitch or something.
targeting link disruptors have a glitch.
Anyway,
Well,
move
if
move
you use-
move in back quickly. Just want to say welcome
Yeah.
to Just Remotely Trash, who's joined us in the chat channel. I've unmuted you now so you can talk. But
Hey Mark.
Yes, I posted what I was about today in the next chat.
I am ready, by the way, if you want to invite me again.
cool.
So dual cannons and dual heavies have a reversed firing cycle.
So I
Okay.
mean that the idea or the concept from Spencer was that the reason you run dual cannons versus dual heavy is because it procs chemocyte, and now that chemocyte's been nerfed, you really don't need dual cannons. You want to run dual heavies, but I don't know the math behind it.
Your dual cannons also have a bit lower power drain.
Mm-hmm. They have lower
Yeah.
power drain. And
They
I
do.
think it was Chemocyte was actually shot-based proc, but they've rebuilt it. So I
Chemocyte
don't
is still,
think...
should still
Chemocyte
be
is
per
just-
shot, but it's bugged beyond belief.
They messed it up pretty badly.
Yeah, they've fucked it pretty hard.
So-
Even my torpedoes are acting weird with it.
Right, so
So
just
Chemocyte 3 is so every part of Chemocyte is bugged, but Chemocyte 3 is bugged the most.
Mm.
Chemocyte 2 seems to be the one that works more than 1 and 3 from testing it with torpedoes. But yeah, there's still a reason to run dual cannons with low power drain.
right. Are
I
we
mean, it depends
ready?
on how much power drain mitigation you have.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if you have Juggernaut trait, there could be an argument for it.
Ready.
Ready.
well, being as I've just got another 0.5% critical chance space, give me 1 second. Bye. Okay, there we go. Perfect timing. Right, let's start.
Well, I mean, if you had enough sacrifices for your team, the difference is offset with Tricks of the Trade and then the weapon configuration from the cruisers and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, uploaded the run to CLR, and we get upload for Tuvok and upload for me and for Riker.
Oh, I figured they would have denied you. That way they could claim first 500 on CLR or something.
Yeah, whatever.
No, this has been 500. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. It's a joke because his run got denied for 1 million on CLR.
And there we
What
go,
is CLR?
classic DC.
If you don't know what it is, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's a inferior parser.
Okay, because I have 370.
They would argue with you.
It's not inferior. It just calculates in a different way. So as a result, it's different numbers. And there was a bit of friction between some people that caused a schism a few years back. There's water under the bridge. So
Yep.
I think
they all talk to each other again.
Have advantages. CLR has a better way of in-depth knowing when you did who did damage to what with what. Whereas SCM is a bit more accurate with the combat time.
I'm going to go over to the different position because I'm going to show the entry from the backside on this run. I can also then take it out from the stream video later and actually use it as an instructional video for size and do a talk over later. So it serves two purposes. Yes.
Sounds familiar.
Yes. Good weekend. Alright. So what did you do this weekend? I entered the Borg from the rear. Oh my.
But yeah, going back to what you guys are saying, I'm actually pretty sure I've had Spencer and Felician in the same run. Like we were doing in Hives. And there really isn't any I don't know, negative feelings between them anymore, I don't think.
No,
They
so long ago.
shit.
So as you can see here, the only thing that I've got to watch out for is this cube down here. You can't see my cursor because it's turned off on the stream. But the camera's facing directly at that cube there that's 14.4. But I've targeted the one here at 15. And that's the one that you want to go for in the row. So you've got the 3 cubes. And it's the third one that I want out of the 4.
A sphere just dipped in. That was weird.
Yeah, they're shifting about a bit, but they're not.
Yeah, there's no combat time or anything.
Yeah, no, there's no combat running, so we're pretty good on that.
Yeah, Hypey, how far are you?
I'm ready. Just waiting for you guys to finish talking.
I'm ready.
Ready.
That was everyone, so start buffing. Start your engines. Going 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, fucking always this weapon disable again. Come on.
Now, the reason why we do it this way is because it gets a lot more DPS to the side at the start, so it's quite advantageous.
It's a faster clear as well.
Yes, much faster, and
Because
I'm well out of
tanks no longer
position.
Pickle 2.
Tuvok,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you on right now? You're taking so much damn aggro. Cube behind us.
Where?
Yeah.
It's
Got
dead
it.
too, still.
Oh, wow, that fucked me so bad.
Sorry.
No, I mean, that's whatever. It wouldn't target anything. I can't believe that shit. I was gonna be so damn high in this run.
So was I then, but I got blocked by an MB directly in my line of sight.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Alright.
Now
that
you
should
don't
protect
wanna
you
do
from
it.
Filled.
Dude, I was going into the second phase at almost 900k.
That's got to be good.
Yeah.
No, 4, 4,
490.
2.
442,
Yeah, I was.
288, and 270.
I didn't attack for like 20 seconds, dude. I was legit look at
Oh,
my.
yeah, I can see it.
I saw your real time. I was like, wow.
Dude, it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't. It blocked everything.
So is that a combat time issue then?
For me, no.
It's just a straight up not fire issue.
Nutter, can you check if you're...
Oh, it's
Is
actually
he supposed to be server
800.
muted?
Yeah, that'll be a server mute because of the channel. It mutes everyone unless they've got stream mod or leader tags.
Dude, I was
muted him now.
Fuck. I was over 80% crit. Shit.
See, these guys are getting in way before me because of my power up.
Yeah, you might want to do a go in 5 Riker, because I have trouble powering up completely as well.
I like the sound of that.
I mean, I have 2.5 bars, and I can get through mine.
Yeah, no, it's just...
It deeply concerns me that you guys can't get through yours. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck kind of keybinds are you using?
I have the equivalent of 3 bars, 2 of which abilities have a second activation.
Yeah, I've got the same problem with mine. It's like, where is it? I've got like 4 or 5 that are 1 second to activate, and I use them to proc different bits and pieces.
All right, let me switch back to my normal build then.
So if it's not too much issue, Riker, go on 5 would be appreciated.
Yeah, because I use science team. That's a second to activate. Engineering teams are a second to activate. They proc my temporal stuff, boosts my exotic. They have to go out.
Alright.
Right, let's reform.
Thanks, dude.
Because, I mean, I usually say the whole thing, and then I say start your buffing, and then I actually wait, and then I count to 3. So it's actually like an 8-second. But I can do it, like, it'll be like 10 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
I usually pause buffing up when you're saying that stuff, so I can actually have my buffs up for a large time.
Yeah. I start using, like, go down fighting right off the bat, then alpha, and then just go from there, etc., etc.
Right, after this run, I'm going to need to roll a cigarette because it can't be token with temper operations if I'm not token.
Fair enough.
That's what the stream's called. And I'm starting to feel a little bit sober, to be quite honest. It's probably why my targeting's off.
I can't believe...
Sorry? You believe that?
I can't believe the fucking run. I don't know. Dude, I wonder what I would have been.
Right, so I've bought the stream back now, so we haven't got that big horrible thing across the screen blocking everyone's view. Right, are we ready to jump in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, that's the numbers reset.
Okay. I was wondering, Tuvok only took 6 warp cores.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. I was wondering what hurt him so bad. He only took 6 of them.
Only 6.
Yeah, only 6.
Yeah, they still
Riker's no
survived.
better off.
Yeah, you are an excellent tank there, Hippie.
Can I try that rear approach again?
Yeah,
you go for it, dude.
Yeah, cool. Because perhaps I might have better luck on my timing this time as well. I was a little bit off on things.
Yeah, for clarification, I took 79% of the attacks in and fucking only 53% of the damage because of fucking warp cores.
So yeah, to give you guys a look, you can actually see the attacks and the damage in there on the screen quickly while we're waiting.
Look at my wonderful 1.16% attacks in, 2.8% damage in.
I think my lowest has been something like 0.79.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I mean, there have been runs where I've actually dropped threatening stance with Adler Khan, and I've not broken 5% of the attacks in with Hippie and Tenor and Riker in the run. Out of the way, Houston.
will it do a Kansai Dorifto? That is the big question. Oh, the Intel team cloaks you. Interesting.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Give me 1 sec. Changing my rotations just a little bit. Make it a bit faster. Where's that? Alright. I am ready.
Alrighty.
Ed,
Ready.
I think you're the last one. Alright, that's everyone. So start buffing. Start your engines. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, it says weapon disabled again.
I'm getting horrible lag.
Surprisingly, I'm not. But you just
Me
reminded me I have a second game in the background going right now. I never closed down a Risk of Rain.
Cube.
Go too.
Yeah.
Oh, another OSS weapon disable. Jesus. Horrible.
You seem to be having my kind of luck.
It's not firing at all. For God's sake. Is anybody using concentrated firepower?
No. Not at all.
Because I've just had a high yield go out when I shouldn't. I'm not running high yield at all.
No, it's not on this build.
That
I
was
do have
awful.
concentrate firepower, one of mine, but
That was really strange.
That was a fucking fucked up laggy run.
It
for
was.
me.
Meh.
There was
Meh
hard.
for me as well.
I had a long lull in firing torpedoes.
Dude, I don't think I can replicate their second run there, the one before this. First phase, that was, like, perfect.
That was something special, yeah.
That was special.
judging by how these parses are going, that's gonna have to de-equip his fucking shields
Who, me?
in order to get continuity to trigger.
How much was that?
$460 I got on MB,
Mhm.
408 on Artilios, Riker, 304 on Tuvok, 276 on Kildarn, 103 on Hippie.
Trying to catch up, guys.
Yes.
So I'm going to just roll a cigarette for a second, MB, just to get a bit of time.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start food. It'll take me 2
I'll
seconds. Be right back. Hey, if you want to send me an invite, I'll just, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Well, if someone else forms it, when I
Yeah,
roll
I
in this, I
form
can... Cool.
Getting a drink, be right back.
I don't know if my dual coalition are actually helping at all. It's only 2 point something.
Your coalitions are helpful to MB.
Let me actually. I'm gonna leave this MB. I'm gonna switch over to all full dual coalition and just
MB's
try it
gone
out.
to get a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you're looking to actually like help the team, the faster the teams run, the faster the map and just the more like DPS. Like if you're looking to actually like help a team that's like mixed armaments, doing coalitions is not going to help. You just want to go with normal disruptor.
Just straight up damage, right?
Just straight up. Well, I mean, if you're looking to debuff because you're already on disruptor, just use disruptors that have the -10. Like I'm using the polarized disruptors right now.
That makes sense. I do. I have Spiral Wave dual heavy cannons, so I mean, I think I just need more damage, just to get it clear faster, right?
Pretty much. Like spiral waves are fine because they have the 2.5 for the -10. I'm using beams right now, and the polarized were cheaper than the spiral in terms of outfitting. Not to mention, I think they have a chance to negative power level, which is helpful for shield resistance.
So combat time is better than like just if you can get lower combat time, that's really good. It helps.
And this map, yeah. I mean, once you start pushing the map so low, then you have to start worrying about like getting more damage and debuffing and stuff on for a single person, but we're not quite there yet.
Well, last mine 500k run was pretty much the ideal run in terms of fleets, though. We had a just over 90-second combat time, with 3 tactical fleets and 1 engineering fleet. So we get 100% on attack uptime on attack fleet, and on our big spike at the start, we also get 40% EPS from the engineering fleet.
And you also get all the bonuses from Sci Fleet as well.
Yep.
Not to discount the Sci in the map.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get such,
I don't know, Ed, I think Scis are worthless. Come on.
Yeah, I won't bother with that sub nuke on the Queen at the end.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Bye.
Just look at your real time. If MB's over 500, just fucking forget it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want him being at the top.
Psi is like the glue that sticks everything together.
No, that's the Gravwell.
Yeah, that doesn't have to be Psi.
I'd say the tank does a lot.
The
I'm just gonna forget threatening stance.
Probably the tank is probably better than this. I don't know.
Hold up.
Tank and Psi is really.
They're all pretty balanced.
I mean, the Psi is a huge impact on the map. Just
yeah.
saying.
I mean, I think
the tank are such amazing enablers for the attacks.
Yeah, I mean, without it, the run would be a lot more difficult.
Yes.
You could still do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. You can still get those numbers, but it's a lot more difficult. I mean, you guys, it's been done with 5 tacks.
Yeah, we've without it. Yeah, I mean, I have seen runs like back in the day when I just joined. We had runs with no tank. That was interesting too.
That's how we originally did it. Is you just aggro shared.
Yeah. Well, when they say aggro shared, that was me getting about 5 to 7%.
Yo, is everyone ready, by the way, to go?
Ready.
Yes. This is now back to Toking with Temporal, so I'm Toking.
Yes.
That's good enough for me.
Well, is Riker back yet?
You know. We'll soon find
I'm gonna
out.
run upstairs real quick. I'm ready to go into the map, though.
If you guys want to queue up, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, be right back, but I'm ready to go in the map.
Yeah.
And when he comes,
for Riker.
and when he comes back, we've all got to sing "We Know What You Were Doing." We probably don't, but there you go. Yes, I quite like that entry from the back.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It is, isn't it?
Very good.
It's very good at mopping up those spheres out of the way. And I've just thrown I've taken off the BIC and I've put on the weapons enhancer thing from the Kelvin Tyler command cruiser to give me a little bit more accuracy and more control. I don't need control, It'll just be a faster pull. So, but I will be testing to see whether there is a true cap there and what its limits are. Because in true cryptic fashion, there will be a cap, but it won't be where cryptic says it'll be.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So don't forget, I believe I said it was the 6th of June. We are having an Armada event, so you need to be in one of our fleets, and we are doing a few ship giveaways. There's going to be a couple of T6 ships, some T5Us.
Back.
Welcome back, Riker.
Riker's going to do a fan dance on the starbase.
Yeah.
That's
What am I doing?
If you pay enough money. We're raising money for orphan children. I'm volunteering the fleet members to do things, and you're dancing on the starbase.
Okay. How do you help orphan children? What are you donating to? Or
Oh, nothing. We've just shown them the video of Riker dancing in a grass skirt and coconut bra. It'll make them laugh and make their day.
I'm ready, by the way.
You just have to mute the video, that way they can't hear Riker yelling about how their parents are dead.
Yeah, true.
Not all of them, not all orphans' parents are dead. Some abandoned them.
No, just a majority.
It's true.
I mean, even if they're abandoned, I mean, the parent is dead to the orphan. I mean,
welcome to the Dark Hour.
It's also true.
On Toking with Temporal Operations.
Well, Ed, if you really wanted to donate to orphan children, I'd be willing to donate.
I was merely jesting at Riker. But,
Yeah.
but I don't know what they're going to do with the T5U Starship. Anyway.
Yay, we're finally warping in.
I would say they could start playing the game, but I mean, if they're an orphan, they probably can't afford it.
Yeah.
Internet cafe? Oh no.
There is limited games on a pocket calculator.
Yeah, there's Fortnite. That'll run
I don't
on
know
a
why
pocket
that
calc-
ship, the stick step, looks like it's pointing backwards. Why did they design it like that? It's so weird.
Why'd they design your ship like that?
Why did they make a ship so big that when you zoom out, you're still looking at 90% ship and 5% space?
True.
And that's just, I want to design a big ship, and I kind of forgot that the game had limitations.
I've got a vision now. Go on.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, to be fair, I actually wish they'd put the actual, the Terran, the Sharan, the one that was actually in the show, which is like 4 times as big.
Yeah.
But I've got visions of you actually just playing on a 15-inch monitor.
15-inch? Ouch, that hurts.
Yeah, 15-inch monitor, 640 by 480 resolution. 256 colours.
Ooh la la.
What resolution is the CRT now?
A CRT is anything you want it to be.
What the fuck is Houston doing?
Power sliding.
Alright.
Power slide!
It actually, MB, slowed it down. It had momentum and then it fucking crashed into you. And
Yeah. Captain's looking for his insurance papers.
Yo, I'm ready, by the way.
Ready.
He flew out in front of me.
Hey, I'm gonna do the call thing as in like, alright, so everyone's ready.
Give me 20 seconds.
Alright.
And it's clicked.
Alright, so he wasn't ready when he said he was ready.
But
That's what I'm hearing.
Listen.
He lied Jets to be first. Feels bad, man. We gotta take a look at those records closer.
Yeah.
So listen, it fucked me up last time. because I'm just used to doing it in time. So I'm going to do it at the beginning where I'm going to be like, alright, everyone's ready, so others start buffing. Then when it counts 2, and then I'll be like, alright, everyone start buffing. That should give you guys enough time because it'll fuck me up.
Yeah, it fucked me up pretty bad.
It really does. Like especially counting.
Do it your
like,
normal way then. Do it
I
your
can do
normal
it
way.
No,
Do it your normal way. It's fine because I'm anticipating. All right, that last one I was holding back.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it regular then, because it was fucking weird.
But I am officially ready now.
And that was everyone?
Yeah,
ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so everyone's ready. Start buffing. Start your engines. Go on 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, we'll be on pickle 2.
Double cutscene
I'm
for
so
me
glad
there.
they fixed that.
I know.
Yeah.
I still have double cutscene.
I know.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
That's been
that's
fixed.
the joke.
It's been fixed.
Yeah.
You didn't see that at all. That wasn't there.
They fixed it.
I'm dead.
Oh, fuck. It activated
And
filled
that
so
is a
late
new
the buff.
all-time HSE record. 560k.
See, this is why we shouldn't bring MB. He doesn't
Yeah, this is
deserve
what.
it.
Yeah, no. He doesn't put in the time. He just waits for us to develop all the tactics, and it's like, alright, I got this.
Look, Felician stole all of her tactics in ISA, so hey. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that
so you're
here.
following the CLR path, got it.
Exactly. Fuck yeah. Thank you, dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job, MB, man. So that was a record?
That was
Yeah.
the number 1, yes.
Congrats, man.
Thanks. Thank you
You
for
just
giving
beat
me
the
EPS
record by
power transfer as
3K.
well.
Right, another one.
Yeah. Riker, you down for swapping for a minute?
Alright, now time to boot MB and beat his record.
Do you want to do one more, or that way you can scan on that tune, or what?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Alright, that's fine. I'll warp.
Warping.
I already walked out.
Nice job, MB.
Thanks, dude.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I had a really
Thank
nasty
you.
start on that one again.
Big thanks to be said as well to all of you for the team. For the very fast clear and the excellent tanking, and for the EPS power transfer from Tuvok.
Alright, now we find out it was nannied. Oh, alright then.
Yes, correct.
Pretty much was. You got like 3 copies of beta fucking 3. You got beta 2, chemo. You got a full suite of 4 debuffs.
True.
You got an Iconian set. Resonating disruptor. It's literally a nanny.
And the Borg Queen had a faucet mark on her forehead where her kitchen sink came flying at her as well.
Yeah.
Apparently.
To put it into perspective, I'm actually running hyper-focusing Trinaria raids as well for the negative 75 on the Queen.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Even the hydrodynamic fusion explosion for the negative 15 on the 5K at the start.
Thank you, MB. Just shut that one down. I'm just contemplating changing some doffs out. I'm just wondering, do I really need 3 copies of that officer?
MB, are you
Yeah.
getting enough buffs for it to be considered a nanny yet? You're getting EPS and everything, right?
It was
How's that
pretty
work?
close to, yeah.
Where does
But
the
it's
line
about as
at?
good it's about as good as a HSC nanny is gonna get. I can confirm. Of course it will get denied instead of fucking Mars. Let's not make that a meme, okay?
It's already a fucking meme. Because they literally denied you, then like a day or two later they came out with their own fucking one.
The next day.
So it denied your pars.
And, yeah, the pars got denied on CLR, then the next day they came out with their own 1 million pars. Like,
And then Flocky made a video saying like a DPS league presents 1 million DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Very funny.
Didn't you call it out and they were like CLR and like fucking quotations or some shit? Because you said it got 1 million on SCM or what?
Yeah, I commented on their video. Sadly, they didn't follow up on me saying right to their in CLR.
That's
fun
pretty
times.
Pathetic, actually.
It is. But the best reason was why it got denied.
Why was it denied? I want to know the reason.
Evidence
Maybe
of trimming
it
the
got
log.
trimmed. Maybe.
Evidence of trimming the log.
No, not even evidence of trimming, but it could have
No,
been.
I said evidence. So
what was the exact what is there evidence you trimmed the log?
yeah, I don't know either.
Well, there was a sphere with weird HP, but it wasn't named something that you shoot at. The nanny, we're getting nanny.
Yeah, they just saw 1 million and they got suspiciously skeptical.
Break out the microscope.
Yep. They wanted all the parses we had of that one.
Yeah.
All of them.
Well, the answer to that is go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm. By the way, can I warp us in?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes you can.
Should have done that a bit earlier as well.
Hey, MV, do me a favor, message them and ask them for all their logs real quick so you can take a look at it, see if you can learn anything to improve your own.
I did take a look at I did of course take a look at the left side logs, and I also did take a look at their 1 million run, and that was a legitimate one.
No, just to fuck with them, ask them for all the logs.
No, I'm not going to be as an hassle to them as they were to me.
That's half the fun.
We're just gonna beat them fair and square.
And get denied again, yeah.
No.
How's that going for you?
We'll have a video of next.
That's one of the bad things about it, that when they are controlling it to that point.
Close today.
Yeah,
Really,
new
really
speed
close.
record and 977 or 985 in CLR in 24-second run.
Yeah, that was
We
like
got
one volley off the gate on the gateway off of a new record.
Yeah, we got we got 3 900k runs today.
Yeah, I got a max. I got a 8 ISA max as well, 500k.
Yeah, I saw that parse.
Yeah, we don't mind MB being at the number 1 on the HSC table because it is his temporal operations too.
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
No, I say personally as a fleet.
I mean,
and as a side player.
I mean, out of
Like-
the 10 players in
So the
SCM,
thing is,
there's one not in temporal operations, and that's Spencer.
yeah. Well, the thing is, like, what I found is like, if you got the best players with the best builds and best setup, if you got them all together on team coordination, like you guys can, it's everyone's like extremely close together. Like no matter who you swap out, MB and Riker and
Hippie and Tenor, etc.
Yeah, it's like you're extremely close. It's all about just very, very subtle differences.
And Spencer, I let off. I've known Spencer about 2.5, 3 years. And he lets me post in the DPS channels when we're streaming and advertise things, you know. So, and he does direct people that want to do DPS towards us guys. So, hats off to him and the league for helping us promote. So
he is also in charge of the SCM right now.
Quick question: are you going normally yet, or you?
No, I'm over at the back. Because I thought we're doing a run, and then next time I change, because I want to change into the Eternal anyway. I want to give that a run for a while.
No, that's fine. I just was curious.
So I guess we'll just do the same as last round.
Yeah.
Same as last round. This is going to be my last run because I gotta do. My brother's on Civ 5. We're gonna play a game.
What the hell is that? You gotta do some runs so Hippie can run a stack.
I apologize.
I think Mark wants to join though.
All right, that works.
There you go. That works.
I am ready, by the way.
Ready.
Mm-hmm. Ready.
Ready.
Alright, how's everyone? So start buffing. Start your engines. Go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, can you not cycle my abilities? Dear God, that's terrifying. Fuck.
What's causing him to cycle?
The Borg, they can just make your abilities go on fucking cooldown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My reverse shield parity just got sent up to 20 seconds. Like, please, God, no.
You will be on pickle too.
We always are.
Mm-hmm. It would.
What is left?
Just the last.
Left side midst attack.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Where the fuck did that come from?
One, probably.
Yeah, just go on 1. Be prepared for 1. Yeah.
That did fuck me up though.
Wow, that fucked everybody up for like the run's
Yeah.
over.
Was at like 900 leaving the first wave.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure how the fuck that got past literally everyone. Like, no one saw that.
I don't know.
I had too much debris on my screen.
Ruh-roh. No.
Alright. 484 for me, 415 for Riker, 260, 275 for Ed, 234 for Tuvok, and 107 for Hippie.
All right, nice job, guys.
And I have that on video too.
Alright, everyone get the hell out.
You have that run on video? Fucking delete it.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but it's kind of...
Right, it's all going to be captured on Twitch and uploaded to YouTube anyway, so the past 4 or 5 hours is...
Yeah, that's fine. This is one run out of that entire video, though. He's not going to post a single fucking run on his fucking YouTube channel and be like Temporal Operations Hive or some shit.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
I mean, it's good, but it's not that
no,
great.
it's not
great.
It's not good.
I'm just gonna look at it for...
All right, I gotta head out.
How I
guys.
can improve
Riker,
my
you want to
piloting.
scan?
Thanks for the run,
Yeah.
sir.
Take care, guys.
Alright, scanning.
Yes.
See ya. Thanks for the runs.
Hey, dude.
Thank you.
Just want to see how I can improve piloting.
That's the sound of Riker falling off his chair.
What?
He does that
I'm
sometimes.
joking.
What the hell are you guys talking about? I don't do anything.
Fucking, I'm in a fucking Kopesh.
Yay!
No.
Oh, you're on
Swapping.
that build.
Yeah, that's exactly the build I need. Fucking sure. Go with that.
If you guys have room, I would like to run a couple, but if someone else has already claimed it, don't worry about it.
I am not sure. I think we do need a fifth.
I am here.
Oh, okay. I don't see you in your... There you go. You're going on kinetics?
Yes.
Alright.
That's how I feel.
It should be enough
Yeah.
to replace the one.
In that case, I'm just gonna go on Kopesh with the fucking Romulan torpedo. Since we're looking to do that shit.
I mean, if you
Wait,
want,
thoughts?
you can bring me and my you can bring me and my Gagarin, which
It's
is
not like
equally as hilarious.
It's a bad build or something. You should be able to do like 300k. In good teams.
Yeah, but torpedo.
Yeah, it's fun. Plus, if I die, you have something to heal or something. Who knows? And I can one-shot with. Makes the tanking more interesting, I presume.
Don't know, I'm not tanking.
Not really, who is tanking?
I'm gonna attempt it.
It's the Riker. So, Hippie, where do you want to go? Left?
The run's literally identical. It does not matter.
Then I would like to go right, if I may.
I'm not going.
Denied, you're going bottom center.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to say Happy Mother's Day to Steve as well, because he said Happy Mother's Day to me. I got no idea.
I mean, I will
when it's
go.
Mother's Day. It's
I
probably
will go
ages ago
rapid
he
fire
said
the
that.
gateway, right, Hippie?
Yep. I just switched off that build actually.
Oh dear.
That's what I was doing last night.
Yeah, was everyone ready?
Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah, but no.
Riker, do you have cold hearted yet?
Yeah, I've had it this whole time.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you do. Okay. Oh no, superior denials when I was asking. I was about
No.
fuck, I'm retarded. Don't mind me. I don't know how the fuck I got them confused. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Mark?
No,
Oof.
just a bit more. I need to buy a new. I need to buy Beam Overload.
By the way, that HSC record was... That was without anchored, of course. I counter on anchored. But that was with dual heavy cannons and a wide arc, interestingly.
I love looking at people's ships' names in sector space and knowing exactly where they got the reference from.
See, I was thinking that dual heavies also seem to have a slightly higher margin. I don't know, I've been parsing better with them.
You still got damage mods on them?
Yeah, I got damage mods on them.
Huh.
So yeah, anyone that's seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that's a ship that's found in the desert, is the Cotopaxi.
I'll just
Interesting.
post my trade list as well.
I mean, the White Arc didn't do much more than a normal dual heavy.
No. True, but it did actually boost the dual heavy with the crit D. Though it is not much. So I got me DOS.
I mean, initially with the wide arc, what it loses in, you know, The difference with the other weapons, it gains up just from that extra little bit on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, having things in that arc
Every
a
now
little
and
longer.
then you get
yeah.
you get, for example, while repositioning to the pickle or something,
Yeah, you're
that just
getting extra
fires
shot
that
off.
little bit extra faster. That does help.
Sadly, there's no spiral wave arc.
Yet. Give the Cardassians time, I'm sure they'll develop it. When we get the Cardassian rep in season 19 or something.
5 something K from Chemo as well.
That was actually with Rapid Fire 3. I'm still not sure about it, but it seems to be doing, even without Go for the Kill, equal to.
See, I think it's pretty unfair that all you guys are doing this to these rabbits. I mean, all this rabbit fire that's going on.
Yeah, it's so sad.
I know.
I know.
I suppose it's better than introducing myxomatosis to wipe them out. What should we do? Genocide on the rabbits. How should we do it? Give them cancer.
So,
by the way, Mark.
Start. Yes, I was just buying fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, maybe some of you, Riker Hippie, might want to look at my build, see if there's improvement things. Because I do run a few quirky traits. For example, Romulan Operative, I don't see that anywhere.
You run
the builds are nearly identical.
Over another removal.
What do I run?
Nothing. Never mind.
Yeah, 3.
Well, only one.
Sadly, you're capped 3 energy weapon officers.
Only one. Called. Only a photonic officer. Very interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't work in longer HSC runs, but in these really fast runs, I get from TAC Alt and Photonic, I get my specialization ability, and Tactical Initiative does the rest. And then at the end, it's just hoping that there's a TAC Alt ready, and I have a Temporal Negotiator. And so far, I haven't had gaps yet.
Okay. 8 by DPRM.
No. My one, actually, yeah, I'm gonna move up a slight bit to the left.
Alright, whatever you want, I'm tanking.
Yeah. But whatever I did on last run, I didn't get flanking on the first cube.
Alright, so
why'd you do that?
Am I going left, MB?
Yeah.
I've always heard you were a flanker, MB, but anyway, let's not talk about that.
I think you're thinking of wanker.
No, I was right the first time.
Okay.
Thank you for being so kind and encouraging.
That's alright, because Riker was right the second time.
Oh.
Anyway, ready.
Ready.
Oh, hold on.
Ready.
Alright, that was everyone?
We're ready, yeah.
Alright, everyone's ready, so start buffing. Start your engines. Go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, evasive didn't go off. Rip. There goes my run. Pickle 2.
Yeah.
Whoa. Did I just have an evasive misfire? Yes, I did.
Oh fuck, that was a bad idea. That was the wrong button.
Got it.
Thank you. Ooh. Feedback?
Come on.
Thank you.
So much lag. That was 4 attempts at feedback pulp to get rid of it.
That was really bad piloting on my part.
Yeah, same.
Just really bad on that. Might have been debris in the way. Sometimes there's debris. It won't fire out.
That run felt very long too.
Yeah, it was 2 minutes. Guess I'll form again. Wait.
Okay. I was looking for the number on that.
Right, for those guys that are watching the stream, I'm going to about another 8 minutes, and then we're going to go offline.
Those are not.
What?
I've been looking at the prolonged, and I don't think it's worth running.
To Nora and full just targeting links, right?
Yeah. I thought about it actually.
The faster the run gets, the less it's worth it.
Yeah. Where the... Ugh.
Everyone ready to warp in again?
Yeah.
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 Warping is in.
With how fast these runs are, I'm half tempted to drop the point defense bombardment warhead for something else.
Point bombardment?
But why? What consoles do you have when you have to drop the point defense? I mean, yeah. The only thing I did.
What do you mean? I'm running 6 fucking tactical consoles with a fucking domino.
Yeah. Me too. I'm running 6 tactical, a domino, and the 2-piece. I even have room for the fucking House Martok 2-piece.
Yeah, I'm running the trilithium 2-piece.
And then are you running the Gamma 2-piece as well?
No, I'm not.
But then you should have like 2 consoles free.
I got 2 consoles.
Weapon sensor enhancer.
No, not weapon sensor enhancer. A simulated module.
Oh, does that do better than weapon sensor enhancer?
In terms of theoretical crit percentage? Yes.
Interesting.
Once you're stacking the narrow, and then you're stacking the weapon emitter overdrive with +50, then you have on top of the domino and your innate. Once you're stacking that much, even if you do a pretty high estimate of their defense with the crit overflow, the the Borg assimilated module comes down like 0.3 ahead
And
for crit
then
overflow, and the
tachyokinetic will still
severity.
be better.
Yeah, the tachyokinetic. Yeah, it would. I'm using it for the plus weapon power right now, and I'm not going to spend 200 Lovi for 0.1 crit H on a console. And
I'm just
1
gonna run
crit
the,
severity.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run the M6 computer now. See how that works. Probably the run is going to be just a little bit too long for that, but
I'm half tempted to fucking start this with fucking obfuscation screen.
yeah, that was fun times too.
Yeah.
I am ready, by the way.
As everyone else.
I'm ready.
One moment.
Actually, gonna move up a little bit. I need to get in there a bit quicker to get aggro.
I'm tempted to run the M6 over the point defense.
I mean, in 90-second runs, it might be worth it, but still, you're stacking so much Cat 2 that eventually you'll get diminishing returns too.
You don't have to activate all your Cat 2 at the same time, my dude.
No, that is true.
Yeah. What'd you decide?
I think I'm going to hold off on activating Domino. I think I'm going to delay Domino activation.
I would go the other way, personally.
What would you delay? DPRM?
I'm gonna delay M6 and DPRM and attack for an alpha this run. Let's see how that works. So you won't miss the crit. Yeah.
Get a second activation of alpha. So, I mean...
Yeah, you do.
If the run is good, you don't.
You should use that right off the start.
No,
I would hold off on DRPM. DPR.
Yeah.
I don't know what your... I mean, attack for an alpha is a 1 minute 25 activation. If you activate it before we engage on the 20, you normally get a second activation.
Yeah, I almost always get a second activation of that and go down fighting like at the same time.
I have it on my main buff bar.
Alright, I'm just doing
No, I have it on my main buff bar now. You convinced me.
Okay, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try an experiment. This is probably not gonna work, but we'll try it.
And this is a bit where he is flying backwards with no weapons.
Alright, so everyone's still ready now?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so start buffing. Start your engines. Go in 3, 2, 1, go.
What a jump.
I should not be running that torpedo.
Oh, rip.
That was a 250k hit to myself.
I don't see the phase drop.
Oh, there's still attack cube in the start.
Yep,
down.
we'll be on
All
pickle
right.
1.
Are we?
I'm on 2.
I mean, I
Yeah.
wasn't, but
Oh,
Yeah.
I already
I
saw
had
you
to
pick a
turn
1.
around all the way. Sorry.
I did too,
What percentage is it on?
but 40 on 1.
Be back.
So
Got
much
it.
debris in front of that
Thank
queen.
you. Feedback, thank you. $398 for Hippie, $385 for me, $275 for Ed, and $214 for Mark.
I fucking killed myself in both runs.
Rip.
I had a very, very odd start. I was incredibly poor.
Right. And that jump was interesting.
And at this moment in time, I'm going to say good night to everyone on the stream and call it a night. And thank you very much for watching.
Yes, and we check the first thing in that